There's a town that lies nestled deep in the Appalachian Mountains in the great American state of Pennsylvania. The name of the town is White Ash. With a town charter dating back to 1714, it's one of the oldest towns in the country. And as you can tell from how hard those smokestacks are puffing, it's also one of the coldest. Thankfully, the people of White Ash have a secret that's dark and very deep. A secret to keeping warm, bituminous coal. From bituminous coal as a product ingredient comes heat, power, transportation, and necessities and luxuries almost beyond count. And where, you might ask, does all that coal come from? The answer is places like Alden Mountain and towns just like White Ash, where it's dug from the mountains by the hardest working men in America, our coal miners. But while an industry supports the town supports the industry. Here are two of White Ash's finest young entrepreneurs, Catlin and Kyle, owners of the Double K gas station. Coming or going, they'll get you there. But a town can't be all work and no play. Hello, Alec. Hello, Lillian. Where are you two kids going? Why, they're going to SIF's. Don't let its Nordic theme fool you. The most popular place in every American town is the local diner, and SIF's is no exception. Home to the world-famous Stack Attack, SIF's have been filling the bellies of White Ashians since 1895. Yes, White Ash, founded by men who came from the four corners of the earth, bringing with them innovation, can-do spirit, and dark, dark secrets.
What's up, everybody? It's Kyle. Welcome in. This is the EXP News Break. I am, like I just said, your host, Kyle. Let's get to the news. We've only got a few minutes, and there is some big news. If you're into tiny little toys, and by tiny, I mean cute ones that are fun-sized, like this guy. You like how I just pulled him out of what would have been a train track? Yeah, anyhow. Funko Pop. Funko has announced two new of their Icons line. Bram Stoker and John Waters. Legendary writers, both, but John Waters also a filmmaker, are being added to their pop icons, joining Edgar Allan Poe and Stephen King in that line. Those are available for pre-order now from Funko and wherever you buy your comic books and other Funkos. So there's that. I like Funkos when they do them of real people. I don't know. Something about it makes me happy. John Waters looks vaguely like Steve Buscemi, but I like it. So Funko has John Waters and Bram Stoker. R.L. Stine, a horror legend. R.L. Stine has a Disney Plus series coming out called Just Beyond. They have added cast members McKenna Grace, Lexi Underwood, and Nassim Pedrad. Ghostbusters Afterlife star McKenna Grace, that's what you know her from. Lexi Underwood from Little Fires Everywhere, and Nassim Pedrad from SNL will be joining the cast there. So R.L. Stine's Goosebumps stuff is licensed to Boom Studios and is being produced by them. But it's a 8-episode anthology series based on the graphic novel of the same name from the Boost called Just Beyond. It tells astonishing and thought-provoking stories of a reality just beyond the one we know. Each episode introduces viewers to a new cast of characters who must go on a surprising journey of self-discovery in a supernatural world of witches, aliens, ghosts, and parallel universes. Look, if you're of a certain age, a.k.a. my age, it's R.L. Stine, guys. Like, there is nothing more nostalgic for people my age than R.L. Stine. You've got art by Tim Jacobus on those original books. And Goosebumps was something that everybody my age read. whether you liked horror or not, because you don't want to get made fun of by your friends in school for not having read Goosebumps. Just saying. So make sure you're checking out Goosebumps right now, and be staying tuned to Disney Plus for R.L. Stine's Just Beyond. Sarah Sahi, who is part of the Black Adam cast, has seemed to confirm the hero she'll be playing in the film. And the character is Adriana Tomaz. In a tweet, she said, "Today is my first day of filming Black Adam. I was cast in this role a year ago. I've had ups and downs, lefts and rights, but they all led me here." Sahi wrote on Instagram, "Very proud to represent my fellow Middle Eastern brothers and sisters as Adriana. Let's all continue to lift each other up as we tell each other stories, human stories, connecting stories, stories we all have inside of us." I am a big fan of Shazam movies. I thought they were the best movies of that last pass of DC Cinematic. And in fact, it's my favorite DC film since Nolan's Superman's. But I have been cautiously optimistic about the Black Adam movie because there are a lot of opportunities for it to go wrong. But I think this casting is certainly an opportunity for it to go right. Different variations of characters that you know if you've been watching Stargirl and Legends of Tomorrow will be in this this movie. So if you are familiar with the characters from the second season of Legends or from DC Stargirl, just remember these are different versions. I don't believe they're technically alternate universe versions, but they may be by comparison. So keep an eye on that one. And then I don't know how many of you out there watching are stand-up fans. I'm a big stand-up fan. And one of the funniest stand-up bits to ever come out is Bert Kreischer's story of when he became involved with the Russian mob called The Machine. Well, that story got optioned and has been in development since 2019. It's Peter Aniceto, who directed Keanu, Key and Peele, Jean-Claude Van Johnson, and episodes of the new Twilight Zone, is leading the project. And it's a more fleshed out story of based on Kreischer's stand-up bit, where on a trip to Russia in college, he becomes embroiled with the Russian mob. The news about this today, though, that is very interesting, is that Luke Skywalker is going to play his father. That's right, everybody. Mark Hamill has joined Bert Kreischer's The Machine and will bring the comedian's viral story about the Russian mob to the big screen. Hamill is set to play Kreischer's father, and tweeted a video from a jet traveling to the set to shoot the film, and it included the line, "I think I might already regret this," because if you know anything about Bert Kreischer, he is a wild man, which is what makes the bit so funny. So if you have time, it's 13 minutes. It's on YouTube. Just look up Bert Kreischer, The Machine, and you'll be able to find it on YouTube. The movie will follow Kreischer's character and his father 20 years after the events of the story, when they're kidnapped by the people involved. It's described as a cross between Midnight Run and The Hangover. Kreischer is producing alongside his manager, Judy Marmol. All right, guys, that is the news that's fit for today. If you missed out yesterday's big news, Mark Millar's Starlight has been announced. They've announced the director and writer on that film, so make sure you check that guy out here coming up very shortly. Now, if you're watching us on The Experience, which where else would you be watching us? I'm not sharing this anywhere else. hit refresh on the page. In just about 2 minutes, we will be back for In Stores This Week, where I will be joined by the newly vaccinated Dan Wickline, even though that's really not relevant to anything, to talk about the books we're reading this week, which is really much more interesting than my take on the news. So we will see everybody in just a couple minutes here on The Experience. Make sure you hit refresh.